Hey, Caden, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Epic Gamer saying hello. This is my first comment. Just want to say thank you for all your amazing content. Dude, you're very welcome. I appreciate that. And thanks for making me your first comment. Alright, so what's going on with this? Hero attackers gain indefinite energize when the defender activates a special attack, increasing power rate by 200. The attacker combos failed. Okay, so this should be pretty simple. Hey, Wilda, how are you? Epic Gamer, I was the same way, man. When I first pulled him, I was like, man, this guy stinks. And I was pretty disappointed that on that pull. But he's just a little different. It takes a little getting used to. Hawkeye is OP for the side quest. Hawkeye's pretty OP in general. I know they're gonna, like, his signature ability was scaling way off. So I'm hoping it doesn't make like the biggest difference in the world, but we'll see how it goes. Cause I do like him. He's not like super suicide friendly. But still, I think he's a pretty cool champion. That new mechanic is awesome. Fuji, what's up? Yeah, kind of using my ultimate team, except my 6-star Tigra and Kitty are in Alliance Quest. I've been using Tigra, Kitty, and Surfer for the paths that I have. So I'm missing Kitty, but throw Jabari in there, and that she does really good too. Helps out with Black Panther, and oh yeah, and Tigra gives Tigra the Nullify ability, which is cool. Michael Stover asking, would I R3 Overseer? I don't know that much about him, to be honest. I've never played him, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But I do know, like, MSD really likes Overseer, and he's a great player, so I kind of trust that he knows what he's talking about. But it's just gonna, I couldn't recommend it for you, one way or the other. Oh, you think they fixed it last night, huh? Okay, well I'll go look at the I'll go look at his SIG ability here in a minute and check it out. I believe they fixed it last night. Oh yeah, that's what I just read. He's kind of Sui friendly with Nick, just not power control matchups. Yeah, I think so. I haven't played him a ton yet since he came out yesterday, but I took him into Labyrinth against Star-Lord with 3.5 or 3.3 million health pool. And, you know, with that type of fight, he took a ton of recoil damage. But I think maybe normal health pools, if you do an SP3 and then SP2s, he'll probably be fine. I was pretty happy with that Star-Lord fight because I had perfect release on, like, I don't know, it had to have been at least 10 to 15 specials in a row. What's up, Axe? How you doing, man? What's up, Relentless Grinds? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too. Seeing what this side quest is all about. Caden saying Joe Fixit is also really good. Good utility and pretty sustainable. I didn't really look at his abilities too much yet. I took him in to fight. I have a 6-star unduped at rank 1. And I took him in just to do a Realm of Legends fight. And it seemed like it took a ton of hits. But his power steal seems pretty cool. And I probably just need to check him out more and understand his abilities a little more. Karjin, what's up? How are you doing? I got 2 skill. Skill it is. Oh, Axe, you got Herc? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm a little jealous now. I really want that Diablo. I'd still take him to rank 3 unduped even. But they're still like fairly valuable as 5 stars, but yeah, I definitely want those 6 stars. Villain attackers are inflicted with power lock. Passive. They started doing these power lock passives and like special lock 1 passives, which is messed up because those were always like the benefit was you'd be able to heal with willpower the whole time. All right. The side quest from this month was way easier than the one from last month. I mean, so far, but I'm still at the beginning, but I trust you. What's up, D Game Changer? How you been? Oh, that's right. I knew you were saving for Kitty. So you pop 3, you got Penny and Herc. Man, I've gotten a couple. I've gotten Penny, Spider 99. Who else did I get? I got Stark Spidey, who is cool, but I'm not like super jacked about. Maybe if I dupe him, I'll take him out. But I've opened quite a few and not been super successful. My last one was Cyclops Blue. Hey Julian, Herc kills everything basically. I'm not surprised he kills the side quest too. Ethan, I've just played like 2 fights in Realm of Legends with Joe Fixit. So I don't have like a strong opinion one way or another on it. I know from the little I played Hawkeye, I think he's really cool. So I'll have to test him again. I think it was Caden saying that they fixed him. So I'll test him out again. What's up, BMCG? It's going good. How about you? Did you change your icon? I thought it was blue before. I'm kind of partial to the blue. It's my favorite color. D Game Changer saying Ghost with full team complete legendary difficulty. Ghost with full team's a cheat code. I've got Diablo, Spider 99, Iceman, Gilly, Herc, Penny, 2 Miles, who is already Sig 100, went to 140. That's pretty good for Miles though, right? And like if you are gonna use them, that Sig I think is pretty helpful. What's up, Infamous? I am doing well. I hope you're doing well too. We're halfway through the week, so I'm kind of looking forward to the weekend. I had a nice holiday weekend, but we traveled and I visited the folks and stuff, and so it'll be nice to just have a chill weekend this weekend. Julian, congratulations. Finally awakened your Tigra after a year. That's awesome. Dude, my 6-star Tigra, it was like, I think it was like last Christmas, there was a featured 6-star that had Tigra in it. And I just kept trying to get her. I finally pulled her. And then, like the day before those crystals reset, I tried one more of those crystals and I duped her. Which was so big just for... because I played Tigra so much and she's such a big part of my channel. And with damage masteries, she's not quite the same as a unduped champion. So that last crystal I opened and got her was like a miracle. Axe agrees, blue is the best color. BMCG, it was blue before, then it went to Man Thing to promote my video I did on him, and then I decided to go back to black and white. So, are you a big fan of Man Thing? I've never really played him either, to be honest. But maybe I'll check that video out. Infamous likes the black BMCG. So you got a fan there. Oh, I didn't want to replay. Parzival just got a 6-star Tigra. Congrats. Always happy to hear. Well, we only get the first one. Didn't MSD put a video out of like the final one? Or maybe they accidentally opened the whole thing up? I don't know. Oh, I wasn't doing the right one. Let's try this instead. Man Thing is underrated. Man Thing is fun. D Game Changers on Team Blue. BMCG saying that huge fan of Man Thing, needs 5 out of 5 MD, but he's insane with it. Yeah, I don't. Ever since they changed MD, I don't think I've ever ran a point in it. Maybe if it was more important to Tigra, I would do it, but since her neutralize prevents anybody from ever getting buffs, it's kind of it's fairly pointless with her. It was a bug. Are you talking about the MSD video? Ah, almost missed the special button. Bros saying I run 4 out of 5 MD. MP Blaze used a Man Thing in AW attack. Yeah, all I know is I'd see him on defense all the time. And I had a death this season to him, actually. Esmer, what's up, man? D Game Changer saying there was a bug that MD affected Mr. F's staggers on SP1. He gained like 2% power when stagger. Oh, weird. Bro, some of those champs get a huge benefit from the extra point at 5 of 5. I run Sorcerer and Man Thing a lot, and they get huge benefit from it. I could understand Sorcerer getting a good benefit since she gains power sometimes a little slower. What's up, Fly Galaxy Bomb? We did win our last war. We've won the last couple after having a terrible start to the season. So we are out of the Masters bracket and we need to finish strong to maintain it. Oh, what kind of crap was that? Moon Knight's SP1 is so annoying. Oh, so was that. But we got that unblockable from the synergy with Black Panther, so we're fine. Salim, welcome. And hey, buddy, I love your videos, bro. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that support. Yeah, Fly Galaxy Bomb. I don't think they've... I think it's been like... I think somebody said since season 1 since they finished outside of Masters, so... I think we'll sneak back in. Just a little added pressure hopefully helps everyone play a little bit better. Julian, I will be R4ing my Tigra. So I'm just over half a catalyst short on both of the T6 basic and the T3A. So I think I'm gonna run through just these this little side quest here, the first chapter, and then farm some revives because I need to finish Karina's challenge, and that'll put me like just a little short. But now that we're getting the resources from this could be interesting. Now we're getting the resources from AQ, where we finish around like 15 or so. It shouldn't be more than like a month or two before I'm there. Ouch. Robert Godfrey, what's up? Was your video showcasing Hawkeye against Thing when he was still bugged? I didn't do Hawkeye versus Thing. I did it versus Star-Lord, and I didn't know when I did that fight that he was bugged, but it was when he was bugged. So I have to go, let me check right now. Let's see if he's changed. Because mine was Sig 80, so he wasn't like doing like the insane Sig 1 damage. Oof. Yeah, so it's going to make a big difference. Because when I did the video, I think it was like 2200 that it was reducing the physical resistance by, so now it's only 482. Let me see what that scales to, like when he's at max sig. So it only goes to 592. Yeah, that's gonna make a pretty decent sized difference. It was pretty outrageous because 5-star rank 4. Got a couple like 28k crits on mediums and stuff like that, so maybe I'll do a fight and check that out when I'm done with this and see how big of a difference it makes. But the video I did, it was him versus Star-Lord, and it was bugged at the time. Yeah, season 1, long time ago. I've been, this is my 3rd season there with them. Oh my gosh. I'm dead. Maybe not. Maybe. Well, that was pathetic. Well, Esmer, the first step is going to be pulling her. The second step is not do whatever I just did right there. What are my thoughts on Craven? Excited or meh? I haven't watched anything on him. A lot of the time, I really don't pay attention to champions all that much until I pull them. And then I look into it and test them out and do all the different stuff. I'd appreciate it if you threw your special. Oh, that's a lot of power. All right. How close am I to R4? What's up, Blaze? I'm a little more than half of each of the catalysts away. So like I was saying just a little bit ago, I need to finish the Labyrinth Karina challenges, which is why I might at some point in this stream start doing a little bit of farming. Oh, sorry, I misspoke. I saw a Barrowman's fight against Thing. Thanks for answering, though. Yeah, dude. No problem. Do I receive super chats? Yeah. Yeah, I receive super chats. Opinion about Odin. I'm thinking of ranking him up. I think he's pretty good. I've seen some cool stuff with him. He was one of the champs I wanted out of this last 6-star feature. And I also wanted him out of that last 5-star feature, and I never got him, so I haven't really played him. But I've seen, speaking of Barrowman, he's done some cool stuff with him in Labyrinth and stuff. Esmer, if you want to play Tigra, don't overstep with the misses. Try to block half of the special hits and half miss before you go full miss, step by step, or try blocking everything first. Yeah, it just takes time. So like if you really want to learn her, take her with you everywhere, and just because you need to learn all the different matchups. Some of them don't take a lot to figure out. Some of them are a little more difficult, so you definitely got to invest a little time, but if you do learn her well, she's one of the best champs in the game. My opinion, she's a well-played Tigra is the best Mystic champ. Come on. Hey, Solar, what's up, dude? I'm doing good. How about you? Hisoka, how's it going? Good to see you here. Also, Tigra, like a lot of champs aren't very good to practice with in Realm of Legends. But one of the things you can really get good at there is knocking them down against the wall and then leaving yourself open enough to bait the special when they stand up. And that's like a huge part of controlling the fight with her. You use Tigra for that fight, Axe? That's definitely she can really help with champions like that on kinetic transference. Solar saying, doing well. It's been a while since I've seen you streaming. I've been doing like once a week because I've been doing the 4 Loki incursion tournament. So I've been streaming those. And that's been... we have to do each round, 1 round per week. And so now we got through like the team part of that, which was pretty cool. Each round we had different champions that we could choose from. Like the last one, we could only use large and extra large villains. We had 1 round with 4 stars only. What else did we have? Sinister 6 and Fantastic 4 only. And so that was like a team thing. And then the top 8 teams make it to the sabotage round. And in that, it's just a normal sabotage if you guys have seen those before. So now you kind of get through the team aspect, and then if you want to win the whole thing, you gotta do it on your own. Which I kind of like it that way. I don't know if there's any other Black Panthers players here, but he's kind of like bugged where he misses his SP2 or his SP1 a couple of hits on it. And it's super annoying. So you intercept with the SP1, he lands the first hit and the second hit misses, and then you get countered. It's really annoying. Huh. Robertson tried to send you a super chat, says you aren't set up for it. Yeah, that's weird. I've gotten super chats before, and was set up for it in the past. But I appreciate you trying to support like that. I don't really advertise it much, but I do also have a member thing. For like, I think it's like $5. I'm gonna check real quick my YouTube. And then with that membership, you get I invite you to like a member line chat where the other members and I can talk about MCOC and whatnot. One second. Yeah, it says they're on. Oh, and Esmer just sent a $2 super chat test. Yeah, it came through, dude. I appreciate it. Esmer saying, I actually suck, so I'll probably R4 Diablo, just perma heal instead of getting good if I pull Tigra. I mean, if you're struggling with stuff, learning Tigra can help you with a ton of different things. But I would never fault you for ranking Diablo because he's freaking awesome. You can't really punish his specials because of spacing, but I threw SP1 to be safe, and then his second special pushed me to SP2, and it was over. Yeah, that's the strategy against him. So pretty much you can counter his SP1, but it's super iffy. But he has so many hits in his specials that you might as well, it'll push you over a bar and then you can punish there. So yeah, that's the way to do it. I have a Tigra Sig 20. What's up, the bullfighter? I have a Tigra Sig 20 as a 6-star rank 1. I've been planning to rank her, but what's her Sig sweet spot? Ideally, like, if you're going to use her a ton, you're just going to want to put stones into her until she's Sig 200. But, like, for my 6-star, it started to feel pretty comfortable where I could keep my senses active for most fights at around Sig 100. And so if you run damage masteries, you really don't want to refresh. You don't want to have to refresh them with SP1. The alternative is to go to SP3, but it's just going to slow down the fights a little bit. So I like her around Sig 100, especially if you got damage masteries. Blaze saying, in a week or so, you'll see what my first R4 will be, and it's very rare with a smile on your face. Awesome, man. I like the interesting, cool rank ups. We don't need a whole game full of R4 Dooms. 1 second. What's up, buddy?
I always spelled how to get all of the voices in Buddha Boat.
You spelled that by yourself?
I sounded out.
That's awesome, though.
I tried to.
I like how you're trying to do it.
I need help spelling voices.
Glitches?
Yeah. And how to get all of the voices in Buddha Boat. With chairs and tapes.
That's very specific.
Since I have a chair and tape. I have 5 tapes. Hi.
Here. Alright, bud. Yeah, I was wondering, A Pastos, and do you think that the loading screen might be a hint for future buffs since it's filled with new and buff champions and 4 older, not very good ones? I think it's possible. They probably tried to sneak some stuff in there. Wow, Esmer saying, on Cyber Weekend I duped my Diablo 3 times, he's Sig 100 naturally. Dude, that's awesome. I'd be super stoked just to have an unduped one, but it's 6-star with high Sig. Gotta be pretty good. This is what I'm talking about with baiting out their specials after knocking them down against the wall. And then when you do that, you can learn the spacing of them standing up and throwing their special. So, like a fight like that is just super simple. She controls the whole thing. Daz Bozeman, how's it going? I'm doing good. Axe, you remember his name. That's awesome. Let's see. I gotta catch up on chat. It's running away from me a little bit. I know there's an Easter egg there. I'm just trying to figure out. All unmarked champs in the loading screen are probably hints on new champs from what I see. Yeah, there's something to it for sure. Hopefully somebody figures it out, or they'll kind of tell us what it was at some point. Ovindu saying Claire or G2099 as my first 6-star rank 3. Any advice? I think Claire is more versatile. So if it were me, I'd probably go with her. If you're using damage masteries, Claire. If not, then Guillotine 2099 might be the answer. So hopefully that helps you out. Captain Void saying, on Cyber Weekend I pulled a 6-star Shang-Chi and I love using him already. Yeah, he's really cool. He was the one champ from that last 6-star feature crystal that I really wanted, and I finally pulled him. I got a bunch of champs I didn't need out of there. But what about R4 and Groot? If somebody does that, then props to them, and hopefully he'll get an awesome buff in the future. Ethan asking who my first R4 will be, and that's going to be Tigra. Tiger's locked in as my first R4. I haven't seen any Tiger R4 gameplay yet either. There's probably maybe, I mean, I would assume there's some out there, but that'd be cool if I had the first one. I've noticed Beast, Loki, Invisible Woman, and Cap so far. The Bullfighter saying, I R4'd CGR just because I prefer him to Herc, but also everyone is just going default Herc or Doom. Yeah, dude. That's gotta be pretty nice. Those crits gotta be huge. Yeah, Infamous. I was pretty, I'm happy that he's trying to sound the stuff out. He's starting to get the hang of reading and stuff, and he's getting more confident doing it, so I'm stoked about that. Why are people obsessed with Doom and Herc? It's annoying. I think you'll guess what the R4 will be. Are you going I-Hulk? That'd be pretty sweet. Piolo? Miguel? It's gonna be Tigra for me first. She's my first champ that I really, really like. Well, she kind of built my channel to begin with, but I just think she's like the funnest champ to play. So she's definitely getting it. Oh, Axe. You're breaking my heart. Someone in Incursion chat has an R4 Tigra. Well, that's okay. I'll get mine when I get it. Alright, 1 second. I gotta shut my door. Oh. Okay, so let's get back to it. Let's see if I can open one of these crystals. Can open 2 of them. Anybody good in these things? Wouldn't mind Sigs on Doc Ock. Diablo's in it. I wouldn't mind Vision Arcus. Miles Morales be okay. Stark Spider-Man be good. Alright, let's see what 6-star we get. I should fight them. I'll find you and I'll fight you. I wish they brought the Epoch shards back. I only want Stark and Diablo from these. Yeah, those Epoch shards are awesome. Alright, 6-star Diablo. I'm getting him on stream with one of these calves. Here it comes. There he goes. Oh, I got 6-star though. I mean, Iron Patriot, but it's a new champ. I haven't got a 6-star in forever on one of these. Solar, I'm gonna fight the guy who ranked forward his Tigra before me. Alright. So, let me test out my Hawkeye now that he's been fixed. Let's go R4 Iron Patriot, yeah. Can I try using iHulk for the next path? Which next path do you mean? Just the other half? No, I don't have an R4 yet, but I'm gonna start farming some revives to finish off Karina challenges, and then I'll be pretty close after that. But apparently someone in our Incursion chat has an R4 already. Let me test out this Hawkeye right now and see what's up. I'll just do a Realm of Legends. Okay, good, Axe. I don't have to fight anybody. I didn't want to. Okay, I'll jump in. I'll do one more path on that. And then I want to use some energy and stuff for a little bit of revive farming while I'm here streaming anyways. I don't have an R4 yet. I'm just looking forward to the day. So I like to go SP3 first and get those nice long bleeds. And then build up from there. Do the parry. Special 3. Didn't get perfect. I didn't get the critical bleed either. So I can tell he's already not hitting as hard. Oh shoot. Yeah, this is making a decent sized difference. It's unfortunate. $6K. That was probably like 12 to 15K before. Still getting 14K off of just that one SP2 bleed. Not bad. I'll try one more fight because I wasn't able to stack. I want to get 7 bleeds and see what we're doing there. I think Hawkeye is still bugged. Use the poison synergy to test its damage without bugs. Well, his bleeds are supposed to increase his damage. And so when I checked his SIG ability yesterday, it was 2,200 reduction. Now it's only 482, so I think that's correct. I was hoping because Axe was telling me yesterday that it was supposed to be around 500. I was hoping maybe since people got to use them like super buffed up, that they'd like find a middle ground and give them like a higher cap than they had planned to. But this is like, it's a big difference for sure. No one R4's Claire because she's not the best choice for the Mystic class. Diablo Doom would be better off at R4. I mean, I think Claire would still be really good if she's like your favorite champion. I think she's still a great candidate, but she can still do, like, she's a champ that can still work as a 5-star because she can just continually maintain her health and everything. Okay, so I'm only hitting like almost 8k with the mediums. I mean, it's still, that's 105 hits for a rank 4 5-star. That's not terrible. The big difference is going to be in the long fights, like that labyrinth fight that I did where I was like building up to like almost 30k mediums. So I still think he's going to be decent. I still really like his mechanic there, but I'm a little disappointed because it was super fun using him and building him up to that big damage. The champ is cool, to be honest. The only issue is damage. Yeah, but I mean, 105 hits, 5-star rank 4. He's not maxed out on Sig or anything, so it's reasonable damage. It's just not as crazy. And so for a normal health pool, I think, you know, SP3, SP2, and then another SP1 or SP2, and the fight should be over still. Because I think when I was testing him before, it was taking like 90 hits or so to... So that's 15 more hits than it was before for a normal health pool. You're just not going to be able to build him up to those crazy numbers on like a 3 million or 1.5 million health pool like in Labyrinth. Honestly, they should have kept the max at 2k and 500 Sig 1. He took some ramp up. It's hard. Yeah. 500 is a joke. I wish I would have done some like normal content with him, because I have a feeling that in a normal fight it wouldn't make that big of a difference. Because you got to go first, you go all the way to SP3, and it takes all those hits to get there, and then it's just going to be in big content, which he probably wouldn't have been used for a ton anyways. So I'm still disappointed, but I don't think he's ruined. And I think that bleed damage was still doing a ton of work. This is no synergies or anything like that. Daz Bozeman saying, if I could, I'd R4 Claire over just about any other mystic. She's most versatile. Yeah, I think she's got a ton of versatility. And I wouldn't blame anyone for R4 in her. Alright, let's do this Eye-Hulk path. Oops, I don't 6 stars, 5 star. Who else should I do? Let's bring Thor Rags. And since Purgatory isn't really good for anything else, she does have the synergy with Eye-Hulk. And yes, I got a duped Purgatory. When he's competing with champs like Molgod for rank ups, it's just not gonna win. Doesn't have the damage. even deodorant has better damage. Deadly Origins does that fight in about the same amount of hits. Although she has the extended combo, extra hits on the combo. But yeah, he's not gonna be, he probably won't be a game changer, but he's usable. I won't be rank 5ing my 5-star, but I wouldn't mind having a 6-star. He's fun. If they're not gonna be like, I need to get out of this, I need to go to the tough one. If they're not going to be like game-changing champions, at least make them fun. So I'd like to, that's my opinion, is that at least make them fun to use. The perfect release was cool, but in long fights it will be annoying. I know it's going to be tougher for each individually. It's going to be, might be tough for some people to get that, but to me, it's just felt pretty easy. Like I've probably hit like 90% of the perfect releases in the fights that I've used them on. Aditya, what's up, dude? He isn't any good. Hits isn't a good way to compare. I mean, it depends. The less hits that you put in, like if I'm just doing heavy attacks or something, then that's going to discount it. But I think it's maybe not the best way to compare. It's sort of like Star-Lord. 90 hits and 110 hits might look misleading because of how much damage scales. That's why I was saying, like, in normal content, so that was 550k health pool or whatever. Most endgame content is less than that. So my point was that you're not going to notice it in most normal stuff. So like on the bright side of it, like it's going to eliminate him from doing those like really big health pool fights, but he might just get through pretty much the same in normal endgame content. But I think he will have a tough time like competing over Mole Man and champs like that. I'm gonna let my regen hit and then I'll finish him back up to 100. The bleed is still strong. He wasn't even broken. It's funny how you have champs like Nick Fury running around with the skill class, but Hawkeye gets changed for 10k mediums. Yeah, that's why I wish they would have done a middle ground from what they put out that was bugged to the fix. So I'm definitely disappointed, but trying to look on the bright side. What do you think of Iron Man Infinity War? Dude has good damage potential but gets no love. I think he's underrated. It's also just like such a tank. Piolo, in terms of buffed Karnak and buffed Hawkeye, for me, if you run damage masteries, Karnak's really good because he gets, I think it's 60% reduction in poison, so you're regenning the whole time. And so I'm a fan of Karnak. I know he wasn't the most loved guy either, so I'd probably go Karnak over Hawkeye, but I think they're probably pretty close. Hey, Robert Godfrey, rip Hawkeye buff. Keep up the good content, dude. Thanks for the super chat, man. It really sucks too when they release a champion like that and he's bugged, just because everyone gets so excited about it. Everyone put out videos right away before realizing that he was bugged. And then, like, maybe people wouldn't have been so disappointed if he just came out how he's supposed to originally. So I'm still at currently 101% health. Is the 6-hit combo trick really safe? It's safe. Like, I've never been punished for doing it. Normally what will happen if you time it wrong, you're still going to either hit them, like if you're too late, you're still either going to hit them if they try to attack in, or you'll just have your hit blocked. And it's the first hit of the combo again. So if you do it too early, they're still going to be stunned. If you do it too late, you're basically, the worst case scenario is that you get your hit blocked, and then you got to try again. Dr. JF. I Hulk or I bombed R3 first, both duped. Dude, I'm the I Hulk guy. So I love I Hulk. I bomb's really good champion too. And I don't think I Hulk is for everybody. So I don't think there's an incorrect answer there. But if you're asking this guy, I'm going I Hulk all day. And they keep giving him good synergies too, like that freaking Ragnarok synergy is awesome. The Ragnarok synergy, the Hercules synergy is ridiculously good. Wayne, what's up, dude? Saying Iron Man Infinity War is great. Pity you need to play him at least 15% for max benefit. Wish you could have permanent armor up for him because he's so beefy. Yeah. Like, he's the kind of champ that he's overlooked, but I bet you there's some people out there that use him a ton and really like him. Iron Man Infinity War needs regular combat power rate until he gets to 15%, and then he can get his crazy power gain with armor. 10 to 85% combo power rate is way too gimped. Excuse me. Oh, good thing I'm immortal and indestructible right there. What the heck? What just happened there? I don't know the node apparently. I hit into his block and it almost killed me. Accent, I ranked Mr. Negative over iHulk and Buddy still hasn't. No. That's unacceptable. I do want Mr. Negative because he looks cool, but over iHulk, man? Ugh. Is this guy just gonna own me and kill my whole team? Oh, I forgot Hercules can't die. So choose wisely. No, I understand everyone having their own champs that they like, except for Axe, do with that Mr. Negative thing that is unacceptable. But other than that, you're good. Try to read it in Russian. I have no idea. I see a backwards N. I see some type of arch. I see backwards R. I couldn't even attempt that. Wayne also ranked Mr. Negative over iHulk. You know, the other thing too, like I can understand people not liking iHulk. There's been a ton of people that have watched my stuff and commented that it changed their mind and now he's one of their favorite champions. But even for me, when I got iHulk, I played him. I kept trying to like make him be good, and I wasn't getting it. And then finally one day, I was like, I'm gonna try one more time after I gave up for like a week, and it clicked. And so, like, he just naturally doesn't seem like he's any good until you really figure him out. Karate Mike, what's up, dude? Welcome. Oh, explosive personality. Well, that explains it. I probably should have read the notes. Alright, let's get a couple of revives. Void over iHulk is a bit sus though, especially low sig Void. I've never used Void. I didn't have him early on when he would have been useful for me. And then, actually, let me get Tigra in here. And so I kind of just missed the boat on him. I run damage mastery, so that doesn't help with him either. But yeah, I have a 6-star dupe now that I haven't ranked up. Unknown Zay. What's going on, buddy Lee? How are you? I'm doing great. How about you? Coolest special 3 in the game. Who has the coolest special 3? Mr. Negative? I'm not sure what it even looks like. Devanish. Buddy Lee really put iHulk in the spotlight. I think he needed a little light shined on him, for sure. He's still not like everyone's go-to, but there's a ton of people that really like him, and so that makes me happy. I saw you, Karate Mike. I hope you're doing good, man. Unless I missed something before. Wayne coming in with the super chat. I love iHulk, LOL. I just use him mostly for Herc. Dude, he's got great synergies too. Both for him, and that Herc one's really nice too. I think like Kabam really wanted people to like iHulk more, especially right when he came out, and they kept giving him awesome synergies. Really? There you go. Throw your SP1. Wayne, thanks for the super chat, dude. Bro, Act 324 is the updated farm for revives. I like 536. I'm a 536 guy. I grabbed those energy refills, and you can just keep going. You end up building more energy than you had before. Hey buddy, why your stream so lucky for me? First cap crystal from... Dude, 6-star stealthy? Not bad, man. I'm not on the stealthy hater train. I mean, he's not like... I don't think he's beyond god tier or anything, but I think he's pretty valuable still. So if you guys notice that little double light, it's a light, dashback, light, heavy is what I like to do against King Groot. Congrats Nidish Sharma on that 6-star stealthy. You're using Herc. I never read nodes with my Herc. Either they die or I don't die. Yeah, that's super true. Herc is a freaking monster. My 5-star seems like he's plenty. So people walking around with 6-star R4s. Outrageous. Bro's saying rocket. I think the eyeballs was for me, says Axe. Dr. Doom 2099 said got 6-star Stark Spider-Man today and I flipped out. Dude, sounds like there's a lot of people in the chat got some awesome pulls today. Accent 536, my favorite for energy, has revives that you need, but I mainly care about the refills. Farm in 3 days. And then use them for EQ. Yeah. The energy is big. But then... like, if you got a bunch of refills, maybe some of the other ones would be better, but I just like this because you can just keep doing it. So grab that energy, jump back in, and there's a revive down at the bottom. There she be. It's the second time, because first when I opened my 5th 6-star, it was a Dr. Doom. Well, I'm glad my stream is bringing you some luck, dude. Dr. J saying 536, 2 refills or 2 revives, 50% of the time. Yeah, it's just a sustainable thing. Probably takes a little longer, but it's all good. Oh, I gotta remember, I don't have my unblockable specials now. Doom and I was on live with your incursion. Oh, nice. What's up, Jacob Showers? Hope you're doing good. I actually watched your video at 30k units. LOL, been spreading the word. My video? I'm confused. Yep. Natish, Tigra counters Icarus because that neutralize doesn't allow. Sometimes it can be a hindrance, but it doesn't allow her to have the defender place buffs on her either. So you'll get the very first Fury and then land a heavy and keep attacking, and you'll be clean from there. You know you want to throw her special. So her kiss is not classified as a projectile somehow. And I also just noticed that they fixed it to where rupture now counts as damage over time for cornered. She used to be able to get away with that. So that sucks. For some reason it's not doing it now. Alright. This makes me sad. I can't use Tigra for this path anymore. Piolo Miguel, I don't know how I get so much gold because it's been a long time since I really played Arena. And I don't open a ton of crystals or anything. And I've been like 80 to 90 for quite a while. So at this point, I think I built a nice stack of them in the past. And then now I kind of just maintain with how I play. I don't really lose gold ever. So I don't know. I hear people saying they got gold problems, and I've never had that. But I don't play Arena. I think you just gotta build a nice stack to get going. You gonna use that special? Can we get a bunch of stuns in a row? Oh. Alright, we made it. Shall I use Tigra heavy playstyle or Doom heavy style for 625? Are you talking about for Mordo? Tigra is the best counter for that Mordo. So you're gonna prevent his power gain with the neutralize, and then you can dex his SP1 and then still land the heavy. So you don't even have to worry about missing the SP1 if you're worried about that. You can also parry him and land your medium, and her double hit medium counters his astral evade. And she does it in about under a minute. So she's incredible for that fight. Oh, 30k units made a video about 536 farming for 3 days, and I see what you're saying. Now I understand. Hey, just want to say your guides have helped me so much. Thank you. Hey, no problem, man. Corvus fan club. It's always good to hear. Somebody left me a cool comment on my iHulk guide today, and it's always nice because, especially those guide videos, they take me a little more effort to put together, and I always want to put as much info as I can in there, but try to make it clear and easy to understand. So if those are helping you out, that's awesome. How good is duped Venom Pool? I have him at rank 1 and I plan on taking him up, just not sure if he's a priority. I know most people that I hear talk about him really love his buff. I don't have a 6-star, so I didn't rank him up, and I'm not really gonna take the 5-star due to where my count is. But he's pretty cool. I think he's worth it. Hey, what's up, Fluffy Pig Monster? Welcome. I go with a full Wasp team for 536 refill farming, Wasp plus Ghost, Ant-Man, Yellow Jacket, Havoc. I'm just sad that Tigra is not going to work for this anymore. Oh, 5-star Venom Pool. I mean, if you don't have a ton of 6-stars yet and the 6-stars aren't kind of like overtaking the roster, then I think he's definitely worthy. He's got some utility too. If you run across Penny Parkers, he's good for that. So if you like him, it's a good decision. Dr. J says fantastic plus She-Hulk and whoever else I want as Science Rex 536 for me. Yeah, that sounds like a good combo. I gotta wait 10 seconds. Hey, what's up, RW Wolframite? How you doing? Solar Flare, do you already have a Doom as a 6-star? I do not have Doom as a 6-star. I ranked him up as a 5-star, and I've never used the guy. Natish, I don't have Instagram or anything else really. I got my YouTube channel, like a family type Facebook that I really never use either. And that's it. No, Solar, that's not what I'm saying. I will never be grinding for a 6-star in arena, at least not anytime soon. It'll have to be a really special occasion. I'd need like 3 days off of work. What about you? A 6-star Diablo grind? I'd think about it maybe. There would have to be like some champ in the other arena that everyone really wanted to where I thought that the score might go low enough. And then maybe. Hi to the person, I think it's Chinese letters. I don't know how to say that, but how you doing, man? Thomas Shaw. Hey, buddy Lee. I pulled and duped Gambit on Cyber Weekend. Took him straight to R3 because of some of your videos. Love the decision. Yeah, man. I've never regretted taking him to R3. I still haven't duped him. So that's one story of an arena that I tried to get the 6-star. He went pretty low, but it was still more than I could really do. And I missed him. I got like 115 or something like that. And so that's one reason. Like, I don't have enough time to like fully invest into getting these champions. And then I end up spending all the time that I do have and falling short. And it's painful. Hey, I've got this idea to do a bunch of runs in Act 3.2 to see what the best farm quest is. Seems like they're all decent. I just don't want to grind 536 over and over to get refills. I remember, I don't know if there was any videos out at the time. I might have just not looked, but I remember going into all the different quests and looking for revives and like writing them all down. And that's when I decided 5.3.6 was my quest. But it's longer than some of those other ones. So I get why other people like the other ones too. Solar saying, I can't blame you, but I'm sure there'll be a bunch of people going for Doom tomorrow. Oh yeah. Especially since he's like way up there on prestige too. Do some Spidey 99. I did dupe my Human Torch here. That was with Cyber Weekend stuff. That was the only really decent pull that I got out of there. Not that he needs to have that dupe for what I usually use him for, but it's nice to have him duped at R3. I got one revive there. What we got up here? One refill. So in this situation, I think I just got to go for the refill and finish. Or the revive, excuse me. Ruka saying, hey buddy, just to say hello, it's actually relaxing to hear your music and your voice while doing EQ. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Thanks for coming and saying hello. Solar saying, oh hell no, I might be a bit crazy, but I'm not insane. What's your score prediction if you have one? Oh dang it. Spidey 99's got his ruptures too, so that's not gonna work either. Sad. I'm waiting for Surfer Arena so BG can be happy. I think, dude, I gotta check. I know he brought his prestige up and then, so I was in like second to the bottom for a while behind BG. And then I passed Cam, but then Cam passed me back and I think BG might have passed me. So I might be at the freaking bottom of the alliance right now. Now I got my Surfer. I put like 30 SIGs into him from Cyber Weekend. But I'm still pretty low in the alliance. That stinks about missing the arena, man. I feel pretty lucky getting him twice. He boosted my prestige at SIG 20, even though I have 2 max SIGs and a couple around 100. Yeah, he's got that low, like he doesn't scale super well, I don't think, but his prestige even at a low level is like really high. I'm grinding revives because I'm gonna do some of the Labyrinth Karina challenges that I haven't done yet. 30k. Old Dats, Corvus Fan Club saying you've changed my perspective on several champs. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, it's just sometimes I find a champ that I really like that doesn't seem like anybody else really cares for. So, and then like I know people kind of like base a lot of like who's the good champ and everything off of what they see on YouTube and some of the big players on YouTube. And not everyone plays every champ. There's tons of champs that I don't really play. I don't know that much about. So if I can make somebody realize that they really like a champ that they have, then that's perfect. Solar Flare is thinking 188 million. Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I could pull that off. But I could definitely see 200 million. Andrew T, what's up? Saying good evening, Mr. Lee. Think any of the champs in the next featured 6-star are worth saving for? Kitty Pryde, I know is worth saving for. I'd have to like look at who all is going to be on there, to be honest. But I know a lot of people. Axe was planning to, but I guess he made the good decision to pop a few of these features and got Herc and Penny. But a lot of people are saving just for Kitty, who I really like a lot. Enough to where I grinded the arena for the 5-star. Jordan Maker saying 160 million. I don't see him breaking records over brand new super champs. Just depends on which people don't have them. There could be 100 people out there that are just like big time players that just have never gotten them and put up crazy points. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell with champs like that. He's been around for a long time. People have probably targeted him in like what do they call it, the class nexuses, and got him from that, or Abyss Nexus. BG's at, what is it, 13,884. And I'm at 13,406. So I'm hanging on by a thread. But I have a decent ways to go. I still have 76 to add to that Surfer. And then iHulk isn't Sig 200 yet either. So I have room. Come on, man. Throw your special. Accent Kitty and Null. Hype may be in there. And Voodoo will be in there. I'd like a Voodoo for nostalgia. I think Hood is super underrated still. I botched a Magneto solo with Sorcerer Supreme at 50%. Took the other 50% off with Hood a minute quicker. He's R2, she's R3. Yeah, I think Hood is good. I've seen some people do some pretty cool stuff with them. I got Herc, but I really want Kitty to be my first R4. When are you going to have the resources for an R4? Yeah, I figured, Thomas, that you were talking about a war boss. Solar, you're thinking, do you have a 6-star Kitty already? And are you saying you want to R4 her? There's going to be people going for Doom for the first time, people going for the dupe, and people going for another 26. Yeah, all three valuable. All three of those options. If you don't have them maxed out yet, you're going to get that extra prestige. Pulling him is good for that first step of getting that prestige, plus he's still plenty good unawakened if you're a Doom fan too. Muhammad Nahid saying, I'm gonna fight the Grandmaster today. I'm planning to use Nick Fury, Venom, Cap Infinity War to fight him. Will they work? Yes. They'll all work. I think the worst of those is going to be Venom. And that's because you're going to need to access damage over time. And he only gets it off his SP1. Or no, he doesn't. He gets it off his regular hits. So yeah, they'll all work fine. Any champion can work. Some are better than others. I think my favorite combo to use for the Grandmaster is Colossus and Professor X. Colossus does a really good job taking down that those first two modes, and then Professor X is immune to reverse controls. And so that's really, really great for finishing that last, like, really pesky phase. I see there. I came out of Immortality right as I KO'd him, so I got health up to 52%, and I still have 70 gamma, so I came out of that fight at 120% health. Hey, Mike Joseph coming across the super chat. Hitmonkey dupe to rank 3 or unduped Mole Man? I think most are going to say Mole Man. I'm a big fan of Hitmonkey. I think he's underrated, especially if you run damage masteries. You can shrug those debuffs off really quick. So can Mole Man. Guaranteed crits, same with Mole Man. Evade counter, same with Mole Man. I think maybe Mole Man does all of those a little bit better. So if I had to say, I'd say Mole Man, but you know, if you really like Hitmonkey, like the thing about Hitmonkey is I think he's just really cool too. He's just a little monkey in a suit. He's got nunchucks. He's got a switchblade. He's got an Uzi. He's just cool. Hopefully Kabam blesses us with R4 after 7.4. I'm doing the 3 lab or Cyclops Karina. No thanks. I think the Cyclops Karina isn't too bad. I don't remember what the rewards for that specific one are. I'm not looking forward to these lab ones though. But I'm sure there's going to be a decent amount of those rank 4 materials to finish out Act 7-4. Solar's saying, no, I don't have her yet. Hoping to get her for the next feature or wait till March for her to be in the basic arena. I really want to see what those AG trades are going to look like. When are we supposed to get that? Like, we're able to trade Awakening Gems? Is that what you're saying? I don't pay enough attention to everything that's going on, to be honest. Yeah, Jordan. I got confused on that. Venom bleeds like crazy, so RNG should allow you to get it when you need it. What's my rotation for Tigra? Still trying to figure her out. My rotation for Tigra is to back the defender up into the corner, knock them down, bait out their special, counter that with Tiger's Heavy until you get to SP2, and then launch the big damage. You just cycle SP2s. That's if she's awakened. If not, you need to activate her senses. You want both of them first. So if you run If you have the damage masteries, then you're probably going to want to go to SP3 and then cycle to the SP2s. If you don't run them, then you can throw 2 SP1s and then do the big damage on the SP2s. Thomas Shaw coming with the $5 super chat. Thanks for reading my messages. Gonna watch some videos and wind down. Have a great night. Keep up the great content. Dude, thanks, man. And you have a good night, too. Moly, 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 moly. Is that Austin Powers reference? On the 10th, yeah, for trade-in store, wherever you can trade lower items for higher. I think they said you'd be able to do the same with Awakening Gems. That'd be pretty cool, because I got a lot of some of those lower ones. I think I had like 35 4-star ones or something like that. Apparently, we'll be able to trade in for Awakening Gems and more, so basically don't open or use anything until those details come out. Crystals of any sort could be traded up. Well, that has a lot of potential to be pretty cool. Achut Parikh, what's up? Welcome. Yes, Austin Powers. Dude, that's one of my favorite scenes, to be honest with you. Well, it kind of goes throughout the movie, but it's hilarious. Especially when like they got the picture of the mole and then the stick just comes off screen. It's like Alright, so I think I might do one more. Let's see what we got in here. And if we got some good stuff, I'll do one more of these. Who do I want to use? Let's do Penny. My newest rank 3. Still waiting on Mike Myers to do another Austin Power. I don't know if I want that though. Like, it was so good at the time. I'm a little worried. It's like it's like them doing the Dumb and Dumber after all those years. It's just not the same after all the time goes by. You know what? Screw it. So do we have any guesses for the next buff champions? Or who people would like to see? I tell you what, they need to make all the special intercepts like Hercules's, where you just can do like a dash back intercept like that. Because like Venom pulls, Windows much tighter, Black Panthers is much tighter. It's kind of annoying that they made Hercules is so easy to do, and then the other ones are like really close timing. RW Wolframite coming out with the Groot suggestion. I think I agree with that, man. They really need to do that. You gotta give, I mean, like Groot, probably no one really knew about him very much unless you were like into Guardians of the Galaxy, but before that movie I've never heard of Groot. But he's a fan favorite. You gotta treat the fan favorites well. Yeah, bro's saying Groot as well. After I run through this, I'm gonna just look at the champions real quick and try to figure out who should get it next. So I really enjoy Penny's SP2. How it just zaps down their health like that. When I had played her at like rank 1, she didn't seem that impressive with that damage, but her damage scales directly with attack. So like, say you wanted to throw on a 30% attack boost, it's gonna scale perfectly with those red numbers from the SP2. So when you rank her up, it really makes a big difference. Or I did the video a little bit ago where I used her on Power Shield, and it just I think the SP2, when I did it on that power shield, would have done like 7 or 800k, but they didn't have that much health, so. But I forgot to throw this thing in time on this one. Craven synergy with Venompool is really good for him. What does it do? So yeah, that's pretty much true. RW Wolframite for red numbers. The reason that like some champs scale really well is the consistency of their damage. So if you have a champion that has guaranteed crits like Corvus or Hitmonkey, those numbers will also scale perfectly with the damage, with the attack increase. But red numbers are consistent. You're not worrying about RNG or anything like that. So you can expect that when you put a 30% boost on, those red numbers are going to be 30% higher. No RNG. So like Tigra, the same thing. You know what numbers you're going to get out of there, and you're not worried about a 20% crit rate or something like that. So like for Gambit, his SP2, if you land a crit and you're boosted, it's going to be awesome. But you might not land a crit and it won't scale as well. But for Penny, you know what you're going to get. You can count on it. So if the opponent is bleed immune, Venom will put a degen instead. Yeah, that sounds good. A little more versatility against more champions. What the heck? And that, yeah. And speaking of all red numbers, that's gonna work for most damage over time too. Unless it's like specifically stated that it doesn't scale with attack. What's up, bank robber? What made me start playing the game? I had some friends at work that were playing it. I was playing like this really crappy, in comparison, UFC game, and they were playing this game, and they were talking about it all the time, and they were like, you should start playing it. You know, we have these like alliances and everything where you like, work together as a team. And so I started playing it, and it was fun playing with those guys and everything. And yeah, it's a really cool game. They put a lot into it. And there's like so much to this game that there's always something interesting. So I don't think either of those two guys that I started playing with play anymore, and I'm still playing. But the one thing you kind of got to be like, I don't like to spend money on the game, and you know, I could spend, and like now I do this YouTube, so like I get a little bit of money from doing YouTube. So I could just put it back into the game, but I just don't feel good about spending on a mobile game. And I think they started spending on it, and decided to call it quits because of that. But there's nothing wrong with spending on it. Everyone's got hobbies that they invest into. I'm just kind of like kind of frugal and cheap overall. I don't spend a lot of money on anything really, so did you like the change in class notes and Cav monthly? I haven't gone into the Cav monthly yet. I was on Enzo's stream when he was streaming earlier today, and people didn't seem to be super happy about it. But I haven't seen him yet. I downloaded it because the hacksmith built Morningstar's weapon. That's pretty cool. Her her ball and chain? I've been playing about a year. Nice, dude. I probably started playing like, I don't know how long the game was out. It was still pretty new at the time. I think it was around the time that Venom came into the game. If anybody knows when that was. I kept calling him Spawn. I'm just gonna check and see what's in. I'm not gonna run this again right now. Better be 2 revives down here. Come on now. Nothing. Well, we got a couple refills at least. Alright, let's go look at the champs that I think should get buffed. And then I'm going to call it a stream after that. I started December 2014, right when it launched. Dang, you're an OG. I think Squirrel Girl could be someone that they could tweak a little bit to be like a moderate buff and make her a little better. Iceman could use one of those little tweaks as well. Same with Taskmaster. Last month's The side event rewards were quite bad considering the difficulty. Yeah. It's hard. Seems like some side events, they just nail it, and then some are... It's either they nail it or it's like a big flop. A Nightcrawler would be a great candidate for like a overhaul, I think. Dorm could use a tweak. I think his kit is decent already. Accent, I graduated 3 times since I started playing in the COC. Kind of weird. Dang. That is crazy. Wolframite saying Taskmaster. Why can't I say that? Taskmaster. Yeah. You know, I kind of wish I had started playing him earlier because I think he can be pretty cool. What SIG is mine? He's only 20. Drax. I think Drax needs one bad. OG Iron Man, but they got all these Iron Mans. OG Hulk. But that's what iHulk's for, I guess, huh? I think Daredevil needs a second try. Although I don't know if you did you guys see MSD's he soloed the champion with Daredevil HK. That was pretty cool. The champion could use a rework, although that would mess up their 6.26 fight. Super Scroll, they need to just delete. No rework needed, just remove him. Red Skull needs one. Black Panther Civil War for sure. Let's see. 30k saying I like Taskmaster. I can't say it still. Great Havoc counter, can counter Immortal Abomination, stuff you normally wouldn't consider. Yeah, that's why I said I kind of wish I had gotten into him before as a 5-star and invested in him then. I don't have this. I might have the 6-star, not Awakened though. So if I ever got him Awakened, I think he needs high sig too. So it'd be tough to invest in him now. Thunderbolt Dragons, how you doing, man? Had to catch on the stream late today. That's all good. Glad you made it. I'm about to shut her down in a minute. Groot. I'm guessing Groot. That's my guess for next month. I hope it's him. The Cyclopses, they're trying to apparently make good with synergies. Iron Fist would be very cool if he got one. A full rework. Doctor Strange, just put him back to how he was. Deadpool is kind of a joke. He should be a good champion too. Enzo says Jabari Parker, you say Taskmaster. Maybe I should just roll with it. Thor Jane Foster. Cap. OG Cap. Yeah, he definitely needs one. Then Jugs is one of the biggest candidates in my opinion. It's pathetic that the freaking Juggernaut has pillow hands. And we got the champs I don't have. Still no Domino, guys. I haven't got a 5 or 6-star Domino ever. No 5 or 6 star Medusa. Never got the Medusa. Yeah, that's about it. Dude, I'm doing good, man. Very good. I can't say those letters in that order, but KS third year, how you doing? Winter Soldier could use one too. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it. Thanks for hanging out with me while I did some grinding and the little side quest. Definitely is nice when I'm doing the farming stuff to be able to hang out and chat with you guys. So if I do some more in the future, maybe I'll jump on stream again. But yeah, really appreciate everyone hanging out, and that's gonna do it for me, and I'll see you guys